I think about how I enter the hair. My blade is going in T to the hair, so it's going in vertically. If I change the angle of the blade, I'm gonna make things go short. So blade comes in vertically, and I'm closing the blade as I'm exiting. So as I'm coming out, I'm closing, closing, closing.
When you're going out? Okay.
When I'm coming out, I'm closing the blade. Think of like bricks on a wall. I'm taking bricks out of the wall. What happens if you take too many bricks out of the wall?
It falls.
The wall's gonna collapse. You're gonna change everything that you did. So the key here is to not do a lot. Is to just take out some extra weight. So all this is extra weight. And it's just gonna blend a little bit nicer.
Is that similar to using thinning shears?
So here's the problem with the thinning. I have a pair, I'll show you. So like, just so you know, the more teeth you see, the more hair is gonna get taken out. The less teeth you see, the less hair is gonna get taken out. So these are called lots of different things, like notching shears or thinning shears. The problem with these is, if I lift up a section of her hair, and I try to look through it, there's some parts where I could see through, and there's some parts that are so dense that I can't see through. This is gonna take out the same amount if I do it. So it might take out too much in a spot that I don't want to do. I could customize with this guy though. I could open it and weave out a section so that I'm not taking as much than just taking the whole thing and just cutting into it, right? So you could kind of play with it a little bit. But to me, this is a thinning shear. I could do, I don't want to experiment too much on her hair. I don't want to experiment too much on her hair, but I could do, right? It's like the same thing. I just took out what a thinning shear would have done.
Oh, we should probably not do this. Feel like we're gonna
Maybe
maybe
not
trying to
really.
put somebody's hair out.
Well, I mean, the only way to learn how to do it is to do it.
So maybe call you over first.
You can call me over, but I'm gonna watch you do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Maybe on hair.
Lizette, let me try that on your hair. You've got a lot of hair.
That seems like the same concept as highlighting. Just weave it and do the part you want to do, not
We'll do
everything.
like, we'll take this and we'll go in the in-between part. So if it happens, it's not a big deal.
I think you just have to know how to manipulate the hair.
How did you leave it without it like snagging or cutting? Yeah, like nipping it gently.
Well, I'm not closing my blade.
But like,
So,
I know it's touching it.
Her hair's already
It would need
between.
the other blade to actually cut it.
yeah.
so it's not gonna be sharp enough that it like,
Yeah, but it still needs like,
More
you would
pressure.
need so much more
More
tension and
pressure.
pressure if it was just that one side of the blade.
yeah.
And now I don't know if you guys know this, but tension doesn't matter because now it's dry. So I know you guys are like, wait, I thought you said you can't do this thing. I could do it now because it's dry. If it were wet, I still need that really strong tension. It starts with the E, elasticity. The elasticity changes now.
When did you start feeling comfortable with like your hands? Cause I still felt awkward as hell when I have to move my hands certain directions.
I honestly didn't start getting comfortable until around the 5-year mark. When I was a hairdresser for 5 years, that's when I thought to myself, you know what? I don't suck as bad anymore, but I still suck.
And how did you learn like which way you're supposed to be holding your hands?
I was lucky enough to be surrounded by the best hair cutters in our industry. You guys don't know this, or maybe you do. San Diego is the biggest hub for independent education, probably in the country. San Diego has the best independent teachers that you could ever learn from.
How you look for them? Like how you find those?
I stalked them. I stalked them, and then
Not
I
everybody
wouldn't
works.
I wouldn't stop until I started working with them. So I was like that annoying guy that was just like, can I come hang out? Can I watch you guys film the haircut video or whatever? And then they just started asking me if I wanted to do models with them. And then I just started to like get in with them.
I always feel like one side feels natural to holding your hand, and then the other side, I'm like, oh my god, what trickery do I need to do to get this done? And then I'll watch like you guys come in and switch your hands, and I'm like,
I mean,
do that again?
20 years of doing something,
Yeah.
it's pretty comfortable at that point, and especially because you're
So we shouldn't
you're
feel
trying to,
discouraged.
yeah, no, you're trying to recall something in your memory that somebody verbally told you, and then tell your body to physically do it. It's a lot, you know, and that'll take some time to feel very, very confident in that. So don't try to look for it your first or your second year. Just keep going. Got a ton of hair, huh?
She does have quite a bit of hair.
So what's this cut called? I think I messed up part.
Modern shag.
Modern shag. No, it's very good on you.
Yeah, but you know, these haircuts all have new names.
Yeah.
So like the
Every
butterfly
few
and
months.
the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When one of these guys come in and say, "Can I get a butterfly cut?" To me, I'm such a nerd about it. I automatically think round concave.
Okay.
But you have to know what your clients are asking for. You have to be able to decipher it. We're like code breakers.
Yeah.
So we gotta be up on the lingo.
You got to be up on the lingo because somebody else is, and they're gonna go to them. I can't be like, I don't know what a butterfly cut is to the person. I have to be like, oh, I'm the master at the butterfly cut. But really, it's a shag. That's all it is. Do you want your bangs to be cut?
Yeah, we're constantly translating from what a
Those are
client's
just like
speaking to what you know.
Yeah.
Did you cut your own bangs?
sometimes I trim them, so
Sometimes you trim them. You guys want to learn how to cut the most perfect bangs?
I cut them last
Yes.
time.
I could tell. They're really good. This is the apex.
No,
No, they are. This is the apex, right where that head starts to go down. So if I slide the scissors in with them closed, right where the head leaves the comb is how much hair should be incorporated into the fringe.
do you guys know why that is?
Trickery, I like that.
Can you guys think of why that is?
Because that's where the head is bending, and every time it
The
bends.
hair goes that direction, so you're putting in hair that naturally goes into that area instead of pulling stuff outside of that area, trying to force it.
I feel like I've done the opposite. and left
So
it
then,
Yep.
if we figured out how far back we go, then we need to figure out how far out to the sides we go. So I call this weak hair and strong hair. If you could see through the hair to her skin, that's weak hair, that's fair game for the bangs. If you can't see her skin through the hair, that's the strong hair. Don't cut it. That's where her length and layers live. So I need a fancy clip so I don't put a big fat crease in her hair.
What is it, a silicone padded
It's
clip?
one of those no crease clips that has like a flat pad and then a little metal clip on the other side. They use it a lot for makeup applications.
So you guys see,
Pull the hair
I could go back further, right? Because technically her temple's here, and right now her hair is basically touching the eyes. So this could be something where she asked for it though. Maybe she's like, I just want this little front to be cut and leave these little bits longer. Is that what you did?
yeah.
Yeah. I knew it, because Haley wouldn't have left that. She would have cut it.
You know what time you graduated? Oh, damn. That's when Joseph graduated. It was like a 10? Okay.
They were like, you can come in Tuesday if you want to leave early Monday. He said, girl, I live in Valley Center. I'll be
no,
out of
yeah.
here at 10. Yeah.
Are you guys nervous about cutting bangs?
No, I think I should be, but I'm not.
Todd, look at this.
When my daughter was little, I took my super cuts. They were cute.
Those are her
So when you were
bangs.
doing it like that, I was like, well, that's good to know because they went like.
Yeah, they actually look pretty sick.
It's a choice.
I'm like, that's very punk rocker, and
She did not want that.
She has a little Chelsea mod.
Yeah.
I think people are scared about cutting bangs because it's the first thing the client's gonna
That's usually what we
see.
see bangs as, but to like make them look.
But basically, you're still working with all three shapes. You're working with all three techniques. I could graduate the bangs. I could layer the bangs. I could cut a one length on the bangs. I could do a square shape. I could do a round shape. I could do a triangular shape. So there's still all of this stuff that you got to think about when you're cutting the bangs. So I think as long as you remember that, I think cutting bangs could be pretty easy.
So like the growing stage, you know.
If you guys ever have me on the clinic and your client wants bangs, I'm not doing it. You're doing it, I'm watching you do it. That's the only way you're gonna win.
I had a bowl cut too. I know this last.
My uncle was a mean man. He took me and my brother snowboarding for the first time. And we'd never been, and I thought he was gonna take us to like the bunny slopes to like learn how to fall and like, you know, just learn how to turn. And we got to the mountain and he's like, okay, these are lift tickets, we're gonna go to that lift over there. So we just followed him and we got on the lift and like there's the bunny slopes and we're going up into the clouds. He took us to like the Black Diamond expert, you know, part of the mountain. And he pushed us off the lift and said, okay, go down, go to the bottom. I think the first time we went, we tumbled down the mountain. But then by the time we got down to the bottom, we said, well, we've already been to the top, we might as well just go back to the top. I think by like the third time, we were just like cruising down the mountain. And I think that that's a great way to think about cutting hair. You're gonna have fears, you're gonna have anxieties, you're gonna have like, what if I mess up in your head? But you gotta do it, and that's the only way you're gonna get better.
That's like entering adulthood.
That's what I do to my girls. I tell them it looks easy, try it. I never try it, but then I make them try it.
Yeah.
Tell me how I felt.
And then I feel last time I tried to.
Why does the tension not matter when you're dry cutting?
Because tension is directly involving the elasticity of the hair. So the hair stretches differently when it's damp versus when it's dry. When it's dry, I could tug on it. It's gonna have a little stretch to it, but not as much that's gonna make a difference. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So the tension doesn't, I mean, it's still a thing you gotta think about, but not really. Are you looking how uneven it is?
Are we
I'm working on it.
intentionally doing that?
I'm working
I
on it.
was
Relax.
thinking
They
that
already
too.
were lopsided. I already fixed it. What the heck?
Give me time.
He's gonna say you did it.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna get done and be like, no, remember
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was Haley's mistake.
I'm too busy talking.
And we're gonna be like, that's his girl.
Mm-hmm.
We say,
That's right. It's one of them children.
Do you cut your own kids' hair, or did they not like
Well-
that from you?
My son's a hairdresser,
Fun fact.
so he gets his hair cut by whoever's at the salon that he works at. And then my ex-wife's a hairdresser, so she does my daughter's hair. So yeah, no, I don't.
Is Scarlett gonna be a hairdresser too?
Maybe. She says it's her fallback.
Plan B.
Yeah.
What's
What's
plan
I
A?
was gonna say,
Yeah.
what's plan A?
I don't know. I don't even think she knows. K-pop.
50?
K-pop star.
Tom, she's 15?
15.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's got time.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell I was
you, huh?
I think I really like you as well.
Me
Yes.
too.
Back then, I wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, when I was like a little kid, I constantly was telling my parents I was gonna be a lawyer.
No, I was cold. That's what I was.
Oh.
When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a doctor
Yeah.
or a lawyer. My mom's like, I don't think you could handle the pressure of a courtroom, but I do think you would enjoy reading the court.
There used to be an instructor here that's in school to be a lawyer.
Did they become a lawyer? Is that why they're not here anymore?
No, he decided to go work for a different school.
Oh.
It's so cute. Wait, we all have that haircut. It's so cute.
Because it was the
Is it a
90s.
bowl cut?
Yeah, yeah, little kid bowl cut, pretty much.
Very, that's you?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
but full cuts, everybody has
Very
them.
cute. Your blonde looks natural.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I wanna
Oh,
see
why
how
are you
she
laughing?
looks.
Oh, never
She
mind.
has gone through the ringer with that hair.
No. It does at the end.
Yeah. That's how I just wear a beanie all the time.
So if I lift it, it's definitely gonna give it a slight bevel.
Are you wearing the sweatpants because you're
Because
graduating?
at this point, if I lift
Yeah,
it,
so
it's
this
gonna
is
look
like
more
my
flat.
normal everyday attire. And I'm a mom of
Yeah.
3 and pregnant, so.
No dress?
I know. Maybe if it was like last summer.
Did you see me in the dress last week? Shane was like, that's the most feminine thing I've ever seen. And it also has like flowers on it too.
It's cute.
Very like wheelhouse moment.
That's what I was feeling it looked like. Like maybe you're going to church after.
Yeah, right. No. Definitely that. Even we've got a couple floral dresses.
Do you have a birth plan yet?
My first time on was natural, then because the epidural